Alright, so Love and Hip Hop episode 15, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay, so Zel and Tiara Marie are pretty much going back and forth because Zel is not happy with Tiara Marie's news of letting Apple Watts collaborate with her on a song. So he's upset about it. He's in his feelings about it because he's pretty much spent he's spent money multiple times on booking studio time for him and Tiara Marie to lay down a song, but Tiara Marie, as we find out, that she didn't even think Zel was serious about his music. But honestly, I just feel like Tiara probably wasn't serious about Zel's music. But in a sense, I wouldn't be happy if that was my situation. It's like, bitch, what do you want me to do? Jump up and clap my hands and throw out animal crackers or something? Like, bitch, what about my song? So he's upset about that, and I personally feel like this is one of the reasons why Tiara Marie decided to leave the house. But like, of course, there are other reasons Tiara Marie left this house, because first off, Paris and him just didn't want her there because they're used to having their own thing or whatever. But when it comes to family, you know, he let Tiara Marie stay with her because Tiara Marie let Paris and Zel stay with her before. So if that is the case, I think it's pretty shitty that they want her out of their house now that they have their own situation and they're situated, but they don't want to help her. So she moves to Nikki's house pretty much, and we do get a cameo from Nikki Baby. I haven't seen her in a while, but yeah. So moving along, April and Drew, they're having their housewarming party, whatever, their rented Love and Hip Hop home, I don't know, because what's her name, Mona Scott is good for that shit. But what really bothered me about this is the fact that I personally feel like the people who were speaking on Moniece or the situation that is, I feel like it's a little scripted, because they all at that moment, I felt personally, wanted to ridicule Moniece or ridicule anybody who doesn't look at this relationship as a positive thing. I just feel like you guys need to just shut up for a second and take a look at the whole situation. Even, you know what, I actually think that they clearly took a look at the situation, but they're just fucked up people and they just want to keep this shitty ass relationship going. Like, and Monique, for them to keep bringing up Monique's name, is like, why do you keep speaking on Monique? She's not even here. Like, what? Like, you guys keep making it seem like Monique is jealous of the fact that she's with Fizz. Nobody gives a fuck about Fizz. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Nobody really gives a fuck about Fizz. The fact of the fact is that you guys went about it in a foul, sneaky manner. Nobody knew about it. You lied to your family and friends about it, and then you just want everybody to just act accordingly. Like, no, fuck you. And then this whole thing with April talking about she wants a positive relationship with Moniece because it's for the best for the relationship. Was she not trying to do that the entire time? Was Moniece not trying to do that the entire time? But what did you and Fizz do? Y'all wanted to walk away, act like stupid little kids, like somebody was sweating y'all stinking ass relationship. Nobody really gives a fuck. Like, nobody really gives a fuck. Like, but the fact that you guys keep trying to like nail it in the coffin that Moniece cares about Fizz or Drew or you is just fucking ridiculous, when she's repeated it multiple times that she cares about her son Cameron. Okay, so what's her name, Nia Riley, honey, she called out April's friend, the light-skinned one with the braids, whatever. She calls her out saying, why did you pretty much allow April to do this video, and why didn't you guys cut the video off like sooner? And her friends like, oh no, because there was a lot that the media took out that they didn't add, like she was just being funny. Like, bitch, don't nobody. April, you still, if you really think that we're dumb enough to believe, April or your friend, you really think that we're dumb enough to believe that you were just being facetious in a way, you're being sarcastic? Like, girl, bye. You meant every single bit of what you said when you were slapping your fucking pussy in them pink shorts, bitch. You meant every single word, but you meant every word. But this is a narcissist. You meant everything that you said, but you wanted to make it seem like you were just playing. No, bitch, you meant everything that you said, even regardless if you laughed about it, regardless if you were being sarcastic or funny. You meant it. You meant it. You meant it. I don't know how many times I've heard, like, there, just know that there's always some truth behind a joke or behind a smile or a laugh, like whatever. And then what's her name? April thinks that her friend pretty much thinks that Moniece was the one who leaked that tape. Like, what are you talking about? How would Moniece have a live video and like sell it? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, they were pretty much trying to blame Moniece for everything in this stupid ass housewarming. And then April, for you to sit up there on that couch with that man or whatever and try and badmouth Omarion, like trying to, like, it's like she's trying to get everybody on her side, which there is really no sides. Like, you're trying to get all of Omarion, everyone who dislikes Omarion, on your side, just so that they can badmouth Omarion to make your story more believable. Like, you're so uncredible, it's not even funny. Like, it's not even funny. So pretty much we're gonna go to the part where because I wrote notes. Okay, so this is the part where Nikki Baby comes back on the scene or whatever with Tiara Marie. I guess Tiara Marie's staying with Nikki Baby for the time being because Zel and Paris wanted her out, so she left. Now they're at this concert event, and Moniece comes with, I guess, her receipts on what Jess the Mess was saying about April. Now, this is the part that kind of pissed me off. I'm not even going to stay too long on this part with Moniece because I really have a lot to say about this last piece with April, Fizz, and Jess. I felt like this was all bullshit. Jess, I'm so disappointed in you because you talked a lot of shit about April, and that being your friend. Now, I have been in situations where I have talked negatively or about people who I disliked with an actual best friend. You understand? But it's different when you go behind that person's back and you start to badmouth them and tell their business. That's another story. That's just something that you and your friend should never do to each other. But for Jess to literally be a grown-ass woman, grown enough to say all of the shit that she said about her friend. Now, if they weren't friends, then okay, it doesn't matter because you're not friends and you probably talk crap about her too. But the fact that they were friends, she talked crap about April and she blamed and put the entire situation on Moniece. Jess, get out of here with your mess. That is so wrong. Like, for you as a grown adult to like literally say everything that you said and then turn around and throw it all on Moniece as if Moniece was the catalyst to this whole situation. Like, bitch, you're wrong. You felt a way. You told yourself because you felt a way that you and April weren't speaking for like 5 months, so you felt that you guys weren't going to be friends anymore. Let me tell you something. I have fallen out with an ex-best friend or a best friend for over a year, and we have not talked crap about each other. Okay, we've not talked crap about each other, but when we do get back together, we do talk crap. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we don't spread each other's business like that. And that right there just shows that you guys weren't really friends at all. And by you doing that kind of gave April this weird entitled feeling to where she felt that she could talk to you any kind of way because you just pretty much expressed that everything that you said was wrong, and that it was pretty much Moniece who was putting a battery in your back. Like, girl, bye. And Fizz, for you to even cap on that, you're disgusting. Like, you're disgusting. You keep trying to paint Moniece out to be a sick person when everybody sees that you're actually the sick person. So grow the fuck up and like stop putting her name and shit. If y'all really don't want to be involved with her, just stop putting her name in anything. Like, it's just looking repetitive now. But next week's episode, I guess I'll watch next week's episode and I'll give you guys a review on that as well. But I was very disappointed in Jess with the Mess's deliverance on why she said what she said when you're a grown-ass woman and you said what you said because y'all wasn't friends. Don't try to blame another person because you want to talk shit and then you want to get scared when somebody confronts you with it. It's fucked up.